Are you ready for the Happy New Year, everyone? It's going to be a great one for you when I tell you where I am and what I'm doing today. I think you're going to really enjoy some of the big specials that we're doing. I'm Linda from Linda Z's in Arlington Heights, and again, I want you to know that I am in the back of our warehouse. I chose a nice warm spot to stand in because it's a little chilly here in Chicago this week. But we are having our wonderful end of the year and January clearance. It starts right now. It will go through. There's some that are changing. There's a few machines that are going up in price, so I wanted you to be able to take advantage of these big specials. So I'm going to go through some of them. We are going to have a special coupon code for you that you will be able to use at checkout. You do have to call us for that code, and because they're all different, it's almost across the board a 10% discount on the sale price. Again, there's not a lot of certain machines, and then there's more of others. Everybody knows what's going on with our big distribution issue. And some of you know that we've ordered machines 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago. And then all of a sudden we get a whole big group of them in, and then there's not a demand for that particular model. And so we have to make room in our warehouse for the new ones that are coming in. So you get to take advantage of this great, wonderful sale. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a couple of the machines that, some of the boxes and things that are on sale. And then I'll go over to our video studio. And what I'm going to do, I have one of our instructors with me, and we're going to show you what she has her idea of what might be the best stitch on this particular machine. And then I have another idea because I do different things. So I thought it would make it interesting for you to see some really cool things. We have some quilting samples, we have some embroidery, we have lots of things for people, some serging techniques, people that are, you all have a diverse of different types of things you like to do, and that's what we want to show you. So let's get started. I am standing by this beautiful Luminaire that I own one. I absolutely love it. We have a great big package with it. We had a big seminar here recently, and we had a couple of them left over, and so we're able to sell those at a really wonderful price. Babylock and brother have done that for us both on some of the machines that we had in our seminars. We have a Solaris that's way down the other end of the warehouse, and you'll see that's a really wonderful price too. I see up here we have a Pace Setter 300, because everybody says to me, you're always talking about the big machines. And of course I love them because I have them. But I do recognize there are many of you that do want to have an entry level, or your price point is not way up there, it's more way down here, and yet you still want a really good value. So we have a Bernette 33. It is to die for, and a wonderful price. We have a Pacesetter 100 that's also in that price. If you have a child or somebody who has not did not get one of these sewing machines for Christmas, I would very definitely definitely look at that 100 pace setter. It was a wonderful price, and it's even better right now. And again, this is not on pre-sales. Unfortunately, when we get a go ahead to do something like this, it's only on the machines that we have in stock, and it does not exist on pre-existing sales. So that being said, behind me, oh, I got to show this because this is a wonderful Pfaff. The Ambition 1.0 is just a fabulous, great buy. It's $9.99, but it comes with this 300 and some dollar package. And it is got an extension table. There's bobbins, there's thread, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Needles. Let's see, what's that? Ooh, that's a good one too. Anyway, there's some really wonderful things in this package. And I would encourage you to look at that Ambition 1.0, and it is on sale. And again, yes, you will have to call us for the coupon on that, okay, because it's lower. Many of the machines, when we go into the video studio, I'm going to show you some of the Babylock that are on sale. There is a Jazz 2. There's a Presto 2, and they're very different machines. They're both the same price, and you will love the coupon code. You will absolutely love it. So I want you to see a couple of those, and then I believe we're going to show the Brilliant too, which is again a really wonderful machine. Does a lot of sewing and a lot of different stitches. great buttonholes and wonderful stitch quality. So that being said, I think I've covered everything in here. I'm looking at some scan and cuts that are also on sale. They've got a wonderful package with them too. We have many of the machines that are on sale do have bundles, and I would hope you'd want to take advantage of it. So I'm going to put this down and we are going to move to the video studio, and I'll see you back there. So here we are back at the studio, and this is Liz, one of our instructors, and she is going to be showing you her favorite feature on the new Jazz 2. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I like about it, and then we're going to give you a wonderful price. So when we get started, I did ask Liz to put that 1/4-inch foot on, because she had done a wonderful little sample that she's going to show you. And that's really one of my favorite things. It's so easy to do. So tell us what your favorite
All right.
is.
My favorite thing about this Babylock Jazz is that it's a very simple machine, but it has some great features. So we do have a full 12 inches here to the right of the needle, completely mechanical machine. So, you know, if you're less excited about the computers, it's a great machine for you. I've run up a little piece of patchwork here.
Look at the nice
and
stitching
I have
on
a
it.
very nice here. You can see it a little bit better. A very nice little stitch. And we're gonna match our points. And right now, of course, because Linda's watching, it's gonna be perfect.
No, I'll look over here.
It's gonna be perfect because she's watching. I've got my patchwork foot on here, which comes with the machine. And if I want, I can use the knee lift. I'm just using the presser foot bar right here. I do like to put my needle down. I can program needle up, needle down, and I can just go right on down and pop my needle back up. Tug my threads out. Got a nice little trimmer here on the side. Presser foot pressure adjustment, which is another thing I love.
Perfect.
And we have a great little match point there. That
I knew you would do that.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do love this. We have many people that have purchased this machine already because of the piecing, and that's one of their biggest things that they love about this machine. But there's some other things that I know you were showing me, and this I love.
Yeah, we have two nice, great big compartments here. So a back compartment and a front compartment. We can see all the feet and things. It's coming with, you know, your basic garment feet. And also coming with, there's a free motion foot in there, some other goodies too.
Yeah,
so
your zipper foot, lots of needles.
An open toe foot too, which is another one I love.
Oh, and a beautiful buttonhole foot.
Yeah.
That's what's really great.
And full one-step buttonhole on the mechanical machine, which is a great thing to have. I love that.
Yeah. Okay, so there's many other things we could show you on this machine because it does do some beautiful stitching. But we have found that if we show you one or two things that we know are just like, wow, that is why you will then choose this machine. The pricing on this, it's a $1,400 machine. It's on special on our website for $7.99.
Wow.
And that's not all.
That's not all? Oh my goodness.
I can't say exactly what more, but it's a lot. And if you go and come and call us for our coupon code, we will give you the code. You put it on that website and you will be able to get this machine for a lot less. So can I tell them how much, Nick? No.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Give us a call.
Yeah,
Give
we'll
us a
surprise.
call.
Okay. Now, the $7.99 price point, you know, like I said, it's normally $1,400.
Increasing January 3rd on that.
Right. That's what I really wanted to make sure that you did know, is that many of our Babylock and many of our other machines too are increasing on January 1st, some January 3rd. So this is why it's really important that you want to go. If this is something you're looking at, maybe a second machine, maybe just a piecing machine, you should really jump on it. There is another machine in that same price point that I know you love too.
I love that one too, yeah.
Okay, so let's show that. We'll pull that up right now. This is the Presto 2 that we said was in the same price point as the Jazz 2. However, there are quite a few new little features in here that I want you to maybe just show a couple of them that you love.
So this machine is computerized. We've got a great screen here that gives us all of our stitch information and our settings information. It even tells you what presser foot to use with what stitch.
That's cool.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But these two little icons here, this one is my automatic thread securing and my automatic scissor cut. And I love that, especially if you're garment sewing.
Yep.
Think about all those ends you've just completely tied off
Sure.
perfectly in your seam allowance. It's
Yeah.
great. The last thing we have to do, though, before I can get started showing you
Thread
how
the
that works is
machine.
thread the needle.
And I know she loves to do
I
this.
love this needle threader. I do. It's the easiest needle threader in the industry. It's
Look at this.
so great. And so I just pulled my thread through the guides, and now my needle's
Wow.
threaded.
Every time.
Every
I've seen
time.
her do this because we always try it first to make sure there's no mistakes. You kind of know that. You did this about 4 times, and every
Yes.
single time, boom, boom, boom. So it's really
It
kind of
works
cool.
really well.
You're going to do a nice stitch for us now?
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
Well, we're going to do a straight stitch, and then we'll pick one of these fun decorative stitches, and we'll
Okay.
sample that. So I just put my foot down.
Now, you've got a regular foot on here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can see over here, it's showing exactly what foot. That's
Yes.
what's so cool.
There's my J foot. So when I start, it's going to give me 3 stitches forward and 3 stitches back.
Nice.
And I can go pretty fast on this one if I want
Very.
to, and then all I need, but I don't even have my hands on it. Look at those feed dogs.
Yeah.
All I have to do then when I get to the end is tap my reverse key 1 time. It's going to give me 3 stitches forward and back secure and trim my threads. And there's my,
Wow.
this machine has beautiful stitches.
Yeah.
I just
beautiful.
love it.
And Liz is a garment sewer as well as a quilter, so you know when you have a really good garment machine too.
Oh yeah, and this one really is. Let me cut a little square of stabilizer. When you're doing your decorative stitches, even if you think, you know, oh, stabilizers for embroiderers, little bit of stabilizer even on a garment sewing project, you'll make the most beautiful buttonholes you've ever made. So if I want to pick a decorative stitch, I really like this feather stitch right here. So I've got a decorative stitch key, so I'm going to tap that, and I'm going to tap into number 4 for my feather stitch. And I can still leave my trim and secure on, and I'm on top of my stabilizer. So it's giving me a stitch in place secure.
And you know what's really amazing? This is regular sewing thread, and it's going to look just beautiful, but if you really wanted to enhance that, you could put a heavier embroidery thread on there, and it would just stand out like you wouldn't believe.
Or even a fine, shiny thread. It's delicate,
Ooh.
beautiful, looks lovely.
Yeah, you could get very carried away with this because there's so much.
It's way too much fun. And then I tapped my reverse key 1 time. It gave me a stitch in place, trim my threads. And there is our decorative stitch.
Beautiful.
And even the back is as beautiful as the front.
Okay, and then you've got this great...
I've still got 2 accessory compartments.
And I love this little thing.
I do too.
Look
Because
at
I
you
can
just picked it up.
It keeps all my feet labeled. And I've got a little bit of room. You can actually use that little bracket to hang a free motion foot on. That's what that's for.
Nice, really great.
And I got room for any other goodies I want to keep in there too.
So again, just a little bit different machine, giving you a few more little things. So it kind of depends whether you are more of a piecer or where you're a garment sewer that maybe wants to do a little piecing. Either machine or both. That
Or
would be
both.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, great, same price, and call for the coupon code. Now, I want to show them one last machine, and I know it's your favorite.
It's my
too.
favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely my
Okay,
favorite.
So let's go to the Brilliant. Now, some more fun things.
Oh, yes.
The Brilliance is a wonderful, wonderful machine. And this young lady is going to tell you why.
So my favorite thing about this machine, aside from the machine itself, you know, we are getting the knee lift here, which is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. And of course, I took this off now, and I got to look at it to get it back in there right. But what I love about this machine is the accessories it comes with. It is coming with the 1/4-inch piecing foot, a free motion foot, a walking foot.
Wow.
A Teflon non-stick foot.
I know
so
you love that.
I love that. So if you're excited about quilting, if you're excited about bag making, if you're
Yeah.
excited about garment sewing,
Right.
you're going to be able to be ready to do bags, vinyl, stretchy knit fabrics right out of the box, no other accessories needed,
Great.
which is just phenomenal.
And knee lift lever,
Knee lift
wonderful, your
lever,
magic, wonderful threader.
threader, same beautiful stitch quality, same ability to program your cut and sew. But what I'm going to demonstrate here, I've actually got a little square of denim, and I'm going to fold it over 4 times.
Ooh.
So we're going to sew through 4 layers of denim.
And it's not lightweight denim.
No,
this is very
this
heavy.
is a pants weight
Yeah.
denim, bottom weight denim. And I've got my stitch length adjusted up to 4.5 millimeters from standard, because you do want a little longer stitch length when you're going through something thick. And what I want you to do is listen to the sound of the machine, because this machine is sewing right through this denim, and it is not working any harder than it did when it was sewing through the plain cotton.
Yeah. It's
just phenomenal. I can still use my scissor trim, and in fact, I can fold this over again.
Oh my goodness. She's a brave gal. Now we've really got a lot of layers.
There's 8 layers of denim here. And once in a while in your bag making, you're putting bindings on, why you'll do this.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
and you want to
there
use
are times when
you want to use the right needle. You want to use a good size 90 top stitch needle. And I generally do not use the scissor cut when I'm doing something this thick. I just think it's a little better to trim my threads. But
look at that.
That is my 8 layers of denim.
Wow. Great
and
stitch.
It's just great.
And what's wonderful is that it didn't, you know, sometimes what'll happen when you have that kind of a thick layer, it will kind of push as you're starting, and you'll skip 3 or 4 stitches.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, these machines, this machine has kind of an elongated feed dog, and it just has awesome stitch quality. We have people make the rope bowls on these machines
for a classroom,
and they're just fantastic. I love this machine.
So this is a $1,900 machine. It's on special for $9.99, and you call us for that coupon code, and you are going to be blown away. So remember, many of our machines are going up on the 1st of January, January 3rd. So this is an opportunity for you to really get a wonderful sale before the end of the year. Now, I always kind of finish up with some things that are going on at the store, some of the things that we have on our virtual classes, but I wanted to explain to you, many of you have seen our pillowcase videos. If you haven't, they're so simple. You can make a pillowcase in probably, well, definitely under an hour with the real silk, and make that $150 pillowcase for about $29. I mean, they're just beautiful. Get your own colors. And the reason I'm bringing this up right now is we finally have got our 3 bolts of white silk that are coming in today. So we have been out for a long time. We still have a big array of colors. I think we have, what, about 18 colors?
Oh,
maybe?
something like that, yeah.
So quite a few. But white is, I know, the #1 color, because if you're making it for a gift, you don't know who is going to, you know, want to make that, what kind of decor they have. So we do have them in. I think we will try and put them on our website so that you can, in fact, I know we will. We'll just put the white on there. And if you want any of the other colors, call the store and you'll be able to get them. So let's finish up with our video last week, our whole staff, and we were even getting the crew in from the warehouse. We wished you a Merry Christmas, but since this is now starting, hard to believe, 2022.
I know.
It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
It's going to be a good year.
I'm done with 2021. So let's, Teresa, sometimes you got to meet Teresa. She does so many wonderful things for us. And unless you want to run in here real quick, Teresa, no. Okay, and Nick, we'd like to have him in here at some point. And let's say it. Happy New Year!